Kill Modern, bring Extended back to life, Magic the Gathering format discussion. Much love, Trav here, bringing this to you from Oahu. I'm over on a farm and we've got this panoramic Waianae mountain range. Beautiful place to have a discussion about what's fun in Magic, how we can make it more fun. Kitty cat down here. Right here. What's up, kitty? So, what is fun could be like a lot of videos or discussion, but fun is variety and a chance to innovate and express. Those are two key things that are fun to me, and Modern doesn't really let me do either anymore, where there's actually very little room for innovation because it has been so explored and it's so restricted by the best one mana stuff, and they bring in new cards and there isn't so much you can do that's new. It's hard to build a living end right now. On the other hand, it's hard to build a living end because there aren't opportunities, there aren't rotations. So it's stagnant. On the other hand, it's stagnant because I don't want to play a living end anymore. It's been 5 years. I want to create something new, right? I don't want to play against Affinity for another 10 years, right? It's boring. I don't want to... Things change so slowly in Modern that it's just not... It doesn't give me the variety that I crave from year in, year out, and it doesn't give me the opportunities to innovate. You can innovate, you can make Bant Eldrazi, and you can make this tweak to fight Blood Moon, or ooh, Infect now has a blue-green untapped dual land, whatever, that's pain-free. Like, these are a little minor stuff to me, which isn't really rewarding. Like, Infect has been one of the top decks since 2011. Can we have some rotation? So, basically, for those of you who don't know what Extended is, Extended existed before Modern. Modern replaces Extended. Extended was like bigger Standard. Instead of 2 years of cards, it was like 4 or 6 years or something like that. And what it did is, you didn't necessarily have to ban stuff as much because it just rotated out. And it was also predictable. You knew what you could sell off. You could see it coming from like 2, 4, 6 years out. Like, I need to sell this at this certain time. This deck is not going to exist anymore. Modern, people have gotten totally ban-hammered with Birthing Pod, Splinter Twin, stuff out of the blue, and the idea with Modern is like you can buy in, you can play with it forever. Turns out that's not that fun over the long period of time because it's stagnant and it's boring. And you can't actually play it forever necessarily because there's this distrust of the bannings that result, and is just like my deck may just get banned out of nowhere. I can't actually play it forever. So I feel like the natural solution, and there's problems with Modern. A lot of pros complain. They took it away from the Modern Pro Tour, gave it back, took it away again because it can't show off the new cards. Nothing really changes, and that's not really exciting. People do like to play it, but anyone else like get bored with it for competitive? It's just so restrictive. Like, what red removal spell are you going to play other than Lightning Bolt, right? So, as far as innovation goes, you have the most room for innovation, and we talked about this in the video to brew or not to brew, at the rotations. Anytime there's a rotation, something leaves, as something enters, that's an opportunity to create something new. That's an opportunity where a lot of stuff changes, and you can make a new deck that it can rock the socks off everyone. And that's really, by far, the easiest time to do it is rotation. So, I like rotating formats. I like Standard. I liked Extended for that reason. And rotations also solve stagnancy and prevent you from having to do bans. So there's those reasons again. But it's also about having more options of types of formats. There's basically 4 constructed formats which get any level of support right now. You have Standard, which is rotating. You have Modern, non-rotating, Legacy, non-rotating, Vintage, non-rotating. If you want a rotating format, there's Standard, and they're talking about Frontier. I guess Frontier is the new Extended, or no, Frontier is like a new Modern. Yeah, I don't want that. I want to have 2 options of big rotating formats and 2 options of big non-rotating formats, right? Like Modern is like Legacy Light. I want like big Standard to come back. So if you agree with this, give this a thumbs up, give it a comment, retweet it. If you hate Standard and you don't care about, it's okay to play the same decks for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years and have 0 rotations, you can throw that in. I just care about popular opinion. I just don't think that I'm the only one that feels this way. I've really fallen out of love with Modern it was a lot more fun when it was fresh, and it can never be really fresh again until it rotates. So I think the reason a lot of people don't see this as the solution is a lot of y'all didn't play Extended. I played a lot of Extended. I played more years of Extended than Modern. I was sad to see Extended go. I really liked Extended. You had buffed up Standard decks for years, but then pieces would rotate out. You could see it coming, and it had like power level of Modern, but natural rotation, natural ban. I thought it was awesome. So I'd like Extended to come back. I don't care for Modern like anymore. I will play Modern because it is the best alternative compared to Standard, but I would play Extended before Modern, before Standard, and I don't really care if it costs more because it's not that expensive to like sell off the cards when you see them coming. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave it and let's have a discussion. Post it to Reddit, share it to Twitter, whatever. Should Extended come back? Should Modern die? Your thoughts?